we last left you, you're on a run to the hospital to find medication and medical equipment to save one of your crewmen who was in a coma. You also needed to find some breathers, inhalers for asthma that one of the boys at the Haven is all out of and has really bad asthma. You just raided a hospital in Delonga. It's nighttime. You're tired. You've been at it all day. You just got to your car, which is parked outside of the city. The night is quiet. You hear the occasional moan of a zombie. But other than that, there's nothing. There's peace for the moment. As you gather around the car, you look around. You guys are very hungry. You haven't eaten all day. It's time to eat. Do you all have a ration to eat with?
Yeah, I got one. Just enough for me. I mean, we can try to split it, but I don't think it's going to do us much good that way.
Don't think so. From what I see, didn't pack anything. Why didn't I just get something from the garden?
Yeah, I got one.
Leon has ripped open a small paper pouch of Quaker oatmeal, and he's just chewing on it.
You have to do it like with your mouth open.
Gotta get the flavor rolling around in there with your saliva.
Don't. God. Bad enough I have to see zombies eating with their mouth open. Now I have to deal with it with y'all. Friggin' zombies.
Covers up his face.
That's
So-
better.
So Project, you're not eating, and Dr. Trevor, you're not eating?
Yeah, I had one.
Yeah, that's true. And that's true. I
So-
is not.
So Project, you got no food. You
Yeah,
haven't
don't
eaten.
have it.
You can't remember the last time you did not eat. You gain a stress.
Mm-hmm. That makes
Watching
sense.
everybody gobble food.
What a jerk.
Hey, you want some food? I've got cinnamon and spice. I've got pumpkin and licorice. I've got
Food or just spices? Just like, yeah, take this powder. Take this cinnamon. Take the cinnamon challenge. No. I would, if they offer the food, I will gladly take some. I don't want to, die.
Yeah, if you don't eat, you got to eat one ration a day. If you do not, you gain one stress. After
Yeah,
5
and-
stress, if you got 5 or more stress, you start taking damage.
If you can share that food, that would be helpful. As you've seen, I'm pretty good at shooting, so you don't want me to get very woozy and miss.
Yeah, I've been shot by my Patriots enough for one lifetime.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I wasn't gonna point fingers at anybody. But yeah, I was gonna be like, yes, they were definitely. Don't want me to shoot anybody like that one time. So are you sharing some food, or do you have any rations to share, or is this just
Yes,
I mean, we have the car, right?
A free package, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it shouldn't take us too long to drive back, right?
Yeah. Yes.
and they do got food back in the cabin.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'll accept food if you give it. You want me to wait until we get back? It's
Food.
what?
No, you're gonna have to eat now because you haven't eaten in a long time, and it's just one stress. Like you could survive without food for a day, but
Yeah.
you're just gonna get stressed because you're watching everybody eating and you're starving.
Yeah, it's true.
you're-
I am at. I've currently gone to 4 stress because remember earlier in the day, not last session. Earlier in the day, I had gotten a lot of bad rolls and my pushes didn't really help a lot. So yeah. Also, keep in mind I'm missing a finger.
Well, when we get back to the camp, you can take a good rest and get some stress reduced.
Okay.
I think I saw.
So, Beauregard, are you giving him some food?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody's good.
Thank you. That'll save me some problem. Samuel will take it as dignified as he can and be like, thanks, and he's going to munch.
You gotta roll it around in there to get the juices around it. That the flavor really starts to come out.
I know how to eat food.
I don't think you do.
I know how to eat.
How's your finger feeling?
I know I sometimes feel like I need to scrape dirt from under knuckles, or I need to crack it or something. But then I remember it's not anymore. It doesn't really hurt that per se, but I miss it. You never realize how badly you miss a pinky until you don't have it.
Those are called phantom pains. It may be a while before they subside, if at all, but
Yeah. But, we did run into a few of those walkers in there, and better lose a pinky than, a face or something.
Always a silver lining, my friend. Always a silver lining.
That's one way to look at it.
The mouthful of half-chewed oatmeal flakes, Beauregard starts singing, "Don't know what you got, it's gone, gone." Sing along with me. Whatever it is, it just takes so long, long.
That was really good.
Thanks.
I've never
That's all I
quite
know.
heard anything like that before.
Well,
I'm like a walking jukebox.
just a heed and a warning. Usually in the beginning of the session, you risk being overwhelmed. There's many factors that can make you overwhelmed in the previous session. Like one is being broken, another is accumulating 5 stress. So you may think it's okay to just push your roll and gain that stress, but you risk being broken and overwhelmed. And overwhelmed, you could be shattered and stuff like that. You could lose your anchor. So just a heads up. So none of you started the session with 5 stress or being broken. None of you were broken in the previous session, right? So you're all good.
No.
Mm-mm.
We need to have them broken so we can actually heal them.
Yeah. So Jason's gonna have to, or John Bolton. No, he's playing Jason. So Jason's gonna have to roll when he wakes up from the coma, if he wakes up from the coma. You got the medical equipment, and hopefully you can do that. So you're standing beside your car. It's cold. It's an old beater car. You gonna try and start it? I remember you had not much gas in it before, right? You had like a third of a
No,
tank.
we were able to get it. No, we got it up to 3/4 of a tank by siphoning gas off the other cars.
Okay,
I
so
think we had run out, but then managed to find some.
Yeah.
yeah, you hear some.
Did we get
Go ahead.
2 advanced medical equipments? We
Yeah.
found one
Yes.
You got
Okay.
2, yes.
Yeah.
You
total.
out of all There's only one in that D. What was it? D1000. It's like a D1000 chart.
Yeah.
And you got the one that said advanced medical gear on it, and that's what you needed. So it was crazy. And you didn't even have
Totally avoided the city.
if you didn't have to get the inhalers, you wouldn't even have to went anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would be good to check this up here anyway for other medical supplies and stuff. So.
Okay, so in the distance you hear a scream coming from the city. Moans in the distance. Something happened there, but you don't know what. But it's a few blocks away anyways.
Yeah, too bad
Sounds
it's
like it's a
not.
good thing we didn't have to go that way, huh?
Yeah, I was going to say, unfortunately, it's not the way that we're going. So,
So what if there's somebody that we could help them?
Yeah, I don't really think that's our problem.
You know what? Yeah, exactly.
How long has it been that we've already given up on bandages?
Don't
Hold
you
on
remember
now.
what happened to you? How you lost your finger? Yeah, I think in this short amount of time, things have changed.
And by the way,
Yeah,
that
but if-
sounded not close. It's not like this is happening right in front of us. By the time we got there, it'd be too late anyway. It's no use running
If it
in,
wasn't-
risking our
if-
lives.
If it wasn't for us, he would have probably lost more than the finger. He probably lost a hand or an arm or even his head. I mean, what if
That's
those
true.
people out there need our help? Like he needed our help.
I mean, honestly,
We couldn't
you
get there in
know,
time.
I blame the captain because if he wouldn't have fired a warning shot, we wouldn't need to get back to him to help him, and then maybe we could have went to help that person. But
Well, I mean, that's what they say. What they call water under the bridge, right? I mean, this is in the here and the
Exactly.
now, and we're hearing people that may need some help.
I mean, are we
hearing
gonna
people
run
that
after?
are- Yeah, there's no way we can help these people.
Yeah,
We're hearing
gonna
people
run
that.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say, are we gonna run after every scream we hear?
Oh no, suppose not.
Maybe like 3, maybe 4.
Listen, I ain't got no hero complex. If that's what you all are struggling with right now, I don't think we're gonna make it very far.
No, not at all.
It's
This
not
is-
about being a hero. It's about doing what's right.
Well, if
Doing
what's
what's
right in
right.
front of us, then good. If not, let's keep moving.
Yeah, that's out of our way. What's right now is getting this stuff back because we got a kid and a bigger kid waiting on us that need help.
Yeah.
And if we go off in that direction and get ourselves killed, then they're gonna die too, and
Yeah.
that'll be on
Yeah,
us.
you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, well, let's get going then. He flips the keys around on his finger.
You gonna drive? Okay.
Hop in.
Start the car.
Yep. Let's get out of here.
Car starts. Seems to be running good. Needle goes up to just under 3/4 of a tank. You start driving south back to the camp. Now, every time you gotta travel, you gotta roll. If you go into unknown hexes, you roll 2d6, and if you get a 6, you get an encounter. But since you already been this way, just roll 1d6 to see if there's an encounter. The 6 is an encounter. Anybody roll. You're driving there, Beauregard, so you roll 1d6.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay. So you drive, and you make it back to camp.
Nice. It's almost like home sweet home, right?
Yeah. For now, anyway.
Closest thing we have. I mean, everybody in there hates me, but hey, it actually does kind of feel like
Why do you?
home.
Why do you think that?
I pretty much said it. I mean, it doesn't
Oh.
bother me. I'm used to people hating me. Just kind of comes with the territory.
You know, maybe you just gotta went over this new batch of Tentuits, right?
Yeah, I'll get them eventually. Everybody comes around eventually.
Right. Right. Everybody comes around eventually. Like a regular George Washington over here.
Hey, there are worse role models.
Okay,
So with the, let's get in there and deliver some medicine.
okay. The truck pulls up, and it's late night, maybe like 3 in the morning by the time you get here. I could do the lighting. Let's do the dark mode here. I don't know if that'll work too good, but
Oh, that's really cool.
it's not cool when you. It's not cool when you don't got a light.
I do have a flash. I do have a flashlight, so we can
It was
give me
still
some
cool.
light if you want.
Okay, you got a flashlight?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, I do too. I have a flashlight on. Yeah, I have a flashlight on the gun.
On the
I can brag
gun,
about
yeah.
Oh, you got one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
that. Yeah.
And I also got binoculars.
Okay. So it's quiet. You don't hear any noise or motion. It's very still.
Let's move up.
Don't hear any walkers, at least.
Do the secret knock. Softly.
While he's doing that, I'll just kind of with the flashlight, just kind of scanning the perimeter, just making sure like nothing else is out here.
And Project, can you move your token still, or no? You can't do it.
Yeah, I'm still having the same thing. I'm sorry. I can only see the blackness. Darkness is all around me. I see the
Keep
character.
lollygagging around about.
I attack the darkness.
No, never.
There you go. You moved it.
Yes, I can see a general outline and I can see people in it, but I can't see more than that.
Oh, so you. Okay.
Mountain, where's the Cheetos? Where's the Mountain Dew?
I'll just give you light. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so you walk in there.
Everybody, we're back.
Abigail is lying on a couch with Anthony. She wakes up. She's kind of groggy. You're back. Did you get the medication?
Yeah, we got it.
Well, I'm sure the kid will be happy. He's been
Where is he?
he's downstairs in the basement. And that friend of yours in the coma over there, he ain't being too good right now. He's been tossing and
Yeah,
turning, yelling
we
out
got some other
noises
good
and
signs.
screaming.
That's a very good sign.
Doc, give me those inhalers and I'll go check on the kid. You probably need to, I'm supposing.
Yeah. I'll give you one of the inhalers. I don't want the kid carrying all of them and then lose them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kids.
All right. I'm gonna go check out our sleepy friend.
Okay, so yeah, he's in his coma, but his pupils are dilating. You check his signs and you realize that his pulse is going down, or it's actually going up, and it's going too high. Actually, it's like he's something's causing his pulse to go really high, his heart beating really fast. He might be dying.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get the equipment out that I needed, and look them over. Let's see. We're gonna be dealing with critical wounds.
I'll give you a medical aid roll, but with that advanced medical gear, I'll give you a +2.
Okay. So I get 2 for the gear, and then I get 2 for the surgeon, and then my medicine is 3 and my empathy is 4, so that's a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Don't pull a Bennett.
Yeah.
Got 11 dice, man.
Yeah. I pushed. And what did I get? 23, I think, last time. Nothing.
Base modifier is 4. And here we go.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay. So you stabilize him. His breathing comes down and he starts breathing normally now. He's back into relaxed state, but he's still in his coma. You feel it's best just to leave him for the time being.
What's the news, Doc?
He seems like he's stabilizing. It's pretty much up to him now.
Well, maybe that wasn't for nothing then.
Well, we'll see. I mean, let's hope he's stronger than he is intelligent.
He'd almost have to be, right?
Well, after that display, yeah.
I hope he wakes up, just so I can tell him how much of an idiot he is.
Beauregard, you go downstairs. I give you light too.
All right.
And they're sleeping on the floor.
Okay. How does it seem like he's breathing? Is it even, or is it a little raspy, or what's going on?
He seems to be breathing fine. He's at sleep and seems to be at peace for the moment.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of sidle up next to them, with my back against the wall or whatever, and I've got the breather on me. I'll just snooze myself. If he wakes up, if I hear him waking up or something, I'll offer it to him. But I don't want to disturb his sleep while he's got it. I'll be near if he needs me.
Okay. And you just sit down in the corner and seem to guard him as you slowly doze off to sleep. Abigail's like, well, I'm glad you helped the man and the kid. Seem like good people.
Well, the kid definitely. Guess kind of tired. Wouldn't mind getting some sleep before daybreak.
She looks over at Samuel. She looks down at his finger and is like, oh my God, aren't you gonna, that's soaking wet, that bandage. Aren't you gonna take care of that? Doctor, aren't you gonna help Samuel?
I already did. Did he screw it up?
I got bandaged up, I think, overall.
Well, I think his bandage needs to be changed.
Changed. All right, come over here.
What are you, a doctor?
Jesus. No, I was a doctor.
I was asking
The
the other person, but okay, I'll go over and allow you to change the bandages at least.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I got 2 successes.
What was your health at before? It doesn't matter, actually. Only if you're broken, you gain health. So,
Correct.
So, but you got a couple walkers, so. But you succeeded in healing his hand. I didn't really need a roll for that, but if you insisted, that's fine. That's okay. But then you hear, like somebody at the door that just leans on the door and swings open. And you see Bobby Miller. I think it's a. And he's all in pain. He's like beat up. He staggers in. He goes and leans on the chair.
I'll
And
go up to him and
sits
check
back.
him out. See if he has
what
any.
happened to you?
See if any claws or bite marks while they're talking to him.
He's like, "A fucking bear, man. Fucking just came out of the woods and attacked me, and fucking I smacked it in the head with my hammer. Fucking scared it away." He's holding like on his arm. It's all bloody, bleeding. Oh, fucking thing bit me.
I'm going to take a look at it and assess what the damage is and if it is a claw from a bear.
No, bite. He said the bear bit him.
Or a bite from the bear.
Okay.
Do you want me to make a roll?
Move your token. I like the tokens
Where's
to be
the-
in positions where
There we go.
they are. And okay, roll medical aid. It's all dirty and grungy. It's hard to tell. Give him -1 of the medical aid.
All right, I have +2 for my emergency room service. Do I get another +2 for the minor medical kit?
Well, what's emergency room service do?
It gives me +2 to my medicine. +2 to my medicine checks. Oh, no. So that would just be that, because it gives me +2 to my medicine checks when using a minor kit. And the surgeon is the same thing, but with the advanced kit.
Right now, you're just trying to judge what kind of bite this is.
Right, okay. -1, you said, right? Oops.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's how that will work. No? All right, see if that works. Yeah. So 2 successes.
Yeah, you're looking at the bite, and you kind of see like molars in there, right? I guess a bear does have molars in the back, but you don't see any fang marks. So it's possible it could be a bear, but your hunch is that it's like human bite.
Yeah, I'll stand up, take a couple steps back, and say, that's not consistent with a bear bite. There's no fang marks, and there's no sharp tearing, and I see molar marks. It looks like that damage is from a blunt, not a sharp, piercing type of bite.
What are you saying, Doc?
I think this man's been bit and he's lying to us, which isn't very nice.
He looks up to you. What the fuck you talking about? You're not no fucking real doctor. I got bit by a bear, you asshole.
Maybe a zombie wearing a bear skin?
And bear, and you're still alive. I don't
Quick-
know, but
Quick clarification question. Since we kind of just woke up, do we know what? I mean, do we know?
No, you
what
didn't
the
wake up.
bites lead to? I mean, like, just because this is all new to us, we've only been in this world for like a day or two. Would we know what the bites entail? Do we know that it's a death sentence?
Clarence.
Uh,
Clarence.
Uh,
We've all seen the movies.
yeah, you would.
Technically,
No,
there's no
you-
zombie movies in the Walking Dead universe.
Actually, you're right, Bennett.
Would we know?
Bennett and Dr. Trevor would not know that. Samuel might, because he's been around for the month.
yeah,
Maybe we should give you a roll there, Samuel,
sure. What should it be?
just to see if you know the bites. I'm trying to look at a good
So-
roll here. Tech, maybe, or a medical aid,
Medical aid.
Is it-
Okay.
or medicine.
I was just thinking, we know they'll eat you, but we don't know what happens if you like get away from them.
So
We're not
medical
really-
aid would be the role for me to know.
Medicine, yeah. So take your medicine skill and add your wits to that, and that's how many d6s you got.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll that.
Yeah, we're gonna say there's no zombie movies in the Walking Dead universe.
They did say that. Kirkman came out and said that a couple years back because that's why. Because people kept asking him, how come nobody knows what to do?
Oh,
I thought somebody made a reference to a comic book.
probably
or
just
something.
roll the thing. I'll just roll the medical aid, I guess. I don't. My wits.
No, wait. Yeah, so you get it right, Project. What you do is take the number, which your total number is how many? 4? So just take 4 and put it into one of the stats on your character sheet and roll that stat. Roll that skill.
Okay. Very well. Got there. Do that quick. Let's see. One of the stats, I'll just do it because it's tied to empathy. I'll just use it's wits that I have. Wits, I'll just use it with observation, and I have 0 for medical aid, so I'll just do that.
Yeah, that way you get your stress in there too, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you do know that you think that biting can cause them to turn into zombies because you're a police officer, you're observant, you noticed people getting bit and then getting a fever. Some turn to zombies in days, some hours.
I'm gonna bring that up for sure. I'm gonna say I've seen people get bitten and die. I've seen them get sick, get a fever. Some of them linger. Some of them go fast. But always, when it's come to the bites, it's always been that someone comes back. So if one of those things bit him, then do you want to risk having them around? We got to make sure that this is an actual bear bite and not.
So wait, you're telling me that just if one of those shits bites you, that's it? You're coming back as one of them?
It seems to be. Why do you think I was trying so hard not to get bitten in the face at the hospital?
So I just assumed you were trying not to get eaten alive. I've seen them do that, but if you, even if you get, well, I mean, he can't stay here, obviously.
Yeah, but also they can't stay. But is there some place we could secure them until we make sure that this ain't a bite situation, like a one of them situation? I mean, I don't know about just send them out there. What if they wander back after they come back? Just whisper that part to you.
I know, I trust the doc. If he says this ain't no bear, this ain't no bear.
It ain't no bear.
Bobby's like, Mom, You gonna listen to these guys? Trust me, the bear got me. I'd be honest with you. Abigail's like, my son ain't gonna lie to me. You're trying to tell
Well,
me he got attacked by a
If
bear?
your
He got
son
attacked
isn't
by a
gonna lie to
bear.
you,
He knows what a
you'd
bear
be the
looks
first
like.
mother in history whose son didn't lie to her.
Why don't you shut up, you politician fucker?
You know,
You-
I'll
you-
shut up, but it's gonna lead to everybody here dying if you can't accept the fact of what you're looking at here. Look, you don't have to like me, but I'm right. If what this guy's saying is true and the bites are gonna turn him into a zombie, we got fucking kids downstairs. You really ready to risk that? When's the last time you've actually even seen a bear around these parts?
He's my kid, you fucker. I've seen a lot of bears.
Now, your kid's dead. As good as dead, anyway.
Stop it. Bobby, be honest with me now. Tell me the truth. I swear, Mom. The bear got me. I swear. Very well. My son
Have you
said there's a
seen-
bear. What do you guys think we should do?
I have a
I don't think
question.
we should do anything because I don't think there's no fucking bear. You
I
want to
got-
go
I got-
hunting a bear? Get out there and do it.
I got a question. When did this said bear bite you?
I was out patrolling the woods there, looking for any dangers approaching the cabin.
Did a shit job of that, didn't you?
About how long ago, though? Within the last hour?
Yeah, it just happened half hour ago. I just got attacked. I hit it in the head with a hammer, and I just staggered back to the cabin.
Where's your hammer?
Dropped it out there.
You got a lot of
Now, when
bears
you-
around here?
Yeah, when you hit this bear with the hammer too, did it go down or it just gave up chasing a staggering man back to the cabin?
I kind of hit it hard in the nose and it ran away.
And do you have a lot of bears out here by any chance?
Yeah, we get not a lot, but we get occasional bears.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remind myself. Didn't we kill a bear?
I don't think so.
No, thought we got
Dogs.
attacked by a bear. Was it dogs?
Dogs. Yeah.
I thought a bear came at us once. Okay, never mind. So where'd you drop said hammer?
Down maybe 100 yards down south of here.
Okay. You know, your mom looks like a smart woman, and I'm sure she knows when you're not quite telling the truth. And I look at her, what do you have to say? Does it make sense he hit a bear in the nose with a hammer and the bear ran away? After it bit him, but it didn't claw him.
She's looking at you sternly, trying to be brave. A little tear comes out of her inner eyelid, drips down her face. My son, he says there's a bear attacked him. A bear attacked him. Nothing we could do.
Bullshit.
I say we just, doctor, you're the doctor. Can you at least bandage him up, heal him?
Look,
Yeah. I mean,
look. Can we at least, for the sake of things, can we have some kind of room we can put him in for now? A side room, comfortable bedroom, something until we can see. After a bit, fever might set in, and if it's one of those things that got him, and it turns out that he was lying after all, then at least we can make sure that they're not going to just grab the first thing that's around when they go. No, am I talking crazy here, fellas? Come on, back me up.
I don't
you're
think
right.
you should stay, but if he is going to stay, we need to make sure he's away from anybody, especially the kids downstairs, just in case.
That's what I'm saying. We can't make her throw our son out, and so we can't prove anything yet. But we can just make sure that they're somewhere that they won't attack someone right away if they.
This place got any kind of shed or something?
No.
Damn it.
You store any kind of tool or whatever is in the porch. And Dr. Trevor, you get an idea. You don't know for sure. It is an infection, a virus, bacteria. You don't know what it is. But you're thinking,
Morphine overdose? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
if you amputate the arm before the infection gets to the rest of his body, it might cure him. You just have an idea, anyways.
Right.
As you being a medical doctor.
I'm just going to throw this out into the wind. If what our good friend deputy here says is correct, depending on how long it goes and how quickly it spreads, if we kind of amputate above the wound, that might possibly stop the infection. But the key to that is how quickly does it spread through the body? So you might want to think about if you were really bitten by a bear or one of those walkers, because your decision is going to determine for sure whether you live or die.
Mom, he's not going to cut my arm off. You can't let him do that.
Look, kid, we need to know the truth. If it was one of the walkers that bit you, this might be the only chance you got. All right, so you need to cut the bullshit and tell us the truth. Yes, if that's the case and the doc here thinks taking your arm might save your life, sure, that would suck for you. But at least you wouldn't die and kill the rest of us with you. So I'm asking you, please, just be straight with this. Cut the bullshit. I can see through it. This is what I do for a living. I can see through the bullshit. Just tell us what happened. Because otherwise you're dead and some of us are probably dead too.
Roll manipulation.
Oh yeah. I love those.
Okay.
That's what I'm good at.
All right. I got bit by a fucking walker, all right? You happy?
Not really. Now look, with that in mind, doctor, what do you suggest? Because right now, kid, you got a death sentence. I mean, to me, it looks like you've only got two choices. You give the doctor your arm, maybe you live. Otherwise, according to the deputy here, there's no hope for you. In which case, you're looking at a slow, painful death, or maybe we could help you with a quicker one. It sucks. I hate you have to pick this. I hate you have to make this decision, but you do. So what's it gonna be?
He's like, Mom, I don't want him to cut my arm off. Mom, please. Abigail's like, turns to the doc. You think you could save him, doctor?
Like I said, it just depends on how fast it spreads, but theoretically, if you cut above, well above it where the infection hasn't spread through yet, it would stop it. I mean, if he literally just got bit right now, I would say, yeah, for sure. But he says this was like an hour ago, so...
No,
Kid, you don't got much time. You need to make a decision.
It hasn't been an hour. He just got 100 yards, so it's just like half hour, say. It hasn't been that long.
Okay.
He just staggered back after he got bit.
Okay. Yeah, so, it's been, whatever, 15, 20 minutes or whatever that he said, so... I mean, it's better to try it and it not work than not try it, and he does turn into one of those things, and then we got to put him down. So, I mean, I really don't see a downside.
Abigail goes to Bobby. Now, Bobby, I believe this doctor's right. You want to be one of those zombies? You got to get your arm cut off, buddy. It's going to hurt. Unless the doc's got some pain pills or something, it's going to hurt. But it's either that or you're going to be a zombie. What do you want to be, Bobby? I don't know, Mommy. I don't know. I don't want to get my arm cut off. I don't want to be a zombie either.
Well, unfortunately, son, those are the two choices. The longer you take, the less chance this is going to work.
Abigail's like tearing up. How are you going to do it, Doc? How are you going to do it?
We did pretty good on the supply run. I have a bunch of tools from the operating room that we found. So, I got a bone saw in here, which will be the quickest. Unfortunately, it's not the electric one because there's no electricity, but I got scalpels, bone saw. Basically, what's going to happen is you're going to cut the flesh down to the bone with the scalpel, go through the muscle, and then you'll use the bone saw to go ahead and cut through the bone. I would suggest I look, it looks like I have some clotting material here. We got some quick clot. If not, then we would probably want to make a fire somewhere. I'd look around to see if there's a fireplace and heat something up to cauterize it. But I think the quick clot will work because we can tourniquet it off and then do the procedure and then put the quick clot on it, and that'll control the blood flow, bleeding. And I can stitch it up too. I mean, I got stuff in here, so.
What about the pain? He's gonna be screaming and yelling, and how are you gonna hold him down?
I look through the bags. Do I have what kind of painkillers and stuff do I have in the bags?
You got some Advil?
No morphine in the major kit or anything?
Might I suggest we do this maybe down in the basement too? If he's going to be screaming, we need to make sure that
you might
that sound as much as possible.
You probably could have picked some up in the hospital. You can go back and get it.
Well, the one that we went up to, right?
Yeah.
We rated that for everything. Because I got.
Well, I asked you what you're getting. You never said any morphine or anything like that, right?
Okay. Well, we got the antibiotic and stuff, but okay. Yeah. Definitely downstairs is going to be the thing to do. Unfortunately, I don't. There's no painkillers in these kits. He'll probably pass out from the pain anyway, so.
As you're talking, you hear this loud pop noise, and Clarence has taken out of his bag this really nice bottle of champagne that he's kept on him, and he's kind of popped the lid, the top, and he takes it over and just kind of hands it to to the kid. Well, I was saving this for a celebration, but it'll help a little. Just
Hey,
take some.
he takes it and he just guzzles the whole thing in like 2 gulps, and so
You're doing the right thing, kid. You're doing the right thing.
he starts
Alright, let me-
crying, and I guess you guys walk him down into the basement. And before you get there, we'll go back to Beauregard up here. Beauregard, you're just watching the 2 sleep, and the kid starts waking up coughing. And he's like,
Buddy, Robert, it's okay. Here, and I offer him the inhaler.
oh,
Got this for you, kid.
well, you got it for me, man. Thank you.
Ah. Yeah. Here, take a toke on that.
He looks up to you like with admiration and respect, and he takes it, and well, thank you, sir. I kind of like you.
Leon.
You've been nice to me.
You can call me Leon, but don't tell everyone else I'm letting you call me Leon, okay?
Okay, Leon. Or Beauregard. Sure.
Sure. Let's see if you can get back to sleep, okay? Not quite dawn yet.
Okay. I think I could sleep now. I feel a lot better.
Good. I'll just be right over here in the corner, okay?
And you go to sit down, and you hear banging when loud stomps coming down the step. Who's going down there?
Hey,
So as,
Nick.
so as
I'll go
we're
down.
going down, I'm gonna grab a couple pillows off the sofa, and then I'll take the
Guys, keep
champagne
it-
bottle from the kid, take a few swigs, and then give it to the congressman.
Thanks. I kind of take the empty bottle back and just kind of pour it, like kind of turn it over and just watch 1 or 2 drips come out. Okay.
Oh,
And then I'll just
Good
set the
thing.
empty bottle on the table.
oh, good. The kid's up. Hey, Leon, or I'm sorry, Beauregard.
We don't need to keep it down. We're trying to sleep down here.
You guys,
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's gonna get real loud.
you guys can move
Yeah,
your
I'm gonna
tokens.
Oh yeah.
I took out the wall, so you guys can move your tokens up to there.
Okay.
What do you mean it's gonna
still
get
getting-
loud?
I'm still getting the collage with the wall when I try.
Yeah,
Oh,
same here.
You'd have to go out first of the building. Now you can.
Oh,
Now you can move.
Around.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so Bobby, we're gonna put over here, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta do a procedure on the kid over here, so I'm gonna need you to take them upstairs for me.
Curiosity, this kid that we're doing, is he actually a kid? We keep calling him a kid.
Yeah,
How old does he
Robert's 12 years old,
Oh, okay. I wasn't
but
sure.
but he
'cause
doesn't. He acts like he's like a grown up. He doesn't like to be told what to do. He thinks he can do everything himself. he-
no, the guy that's got bit.
Oh, he's in
Is
his
that Robert?
he's in his 20s.
Okay, we keep calling him kid.
Late
but I
20s.
wasn't- okay.
That's her son, Abigail's son.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify.
Well, why are you gonna? What's okay? Explain it to me like I'm 5. All right. What is going on down here?
Dude got
We're-
bit.
You
Taking
just-
his arm off.
yeah,
Why would you?
All right.
take
Sorry,
his
doctor. I
arm
didn't
off?
mean to cut
By
you off.
what?
You can probably.
What is going on?
Same result. Arms coming off.
According to the.
This is a
according to the sheriff here,
hypothesis. Yeah,
if
go
you
ahead.
get bit, you turn into one of the walkers outside. Doctor here has an idea. I'll turn it over to you now for that.
Yeah, I got a hypothesis. Depending if this is a virus or an infection and how quickly it spreads. If you amputate, if it's an arm or a leg, fast enough, you could probably stop the spread. So right
Okay,
now,
wait, hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. Wait, I only have one question.
Okay, because the longer we
It's a
take, the more
hypothesis.
likely this isn't going to work.
All right, look, you come over here with me. We'll have a conversation. Let the doctor work.
Oh,
I'll take Beauregard kind of to the side.
relents. He relents.
Okay.
You're
I'll just kind
you're
of try to
telling
pull
me-
him to the side.
So if you get bit, you turn into a monster?
That's what we're told. Now,
Who told?
the sheriff over there. I'll point to him. I don't remember if I actually got your name in universe, so I'm not gonna use it.
I don't think we did. That's why I just called.
Yeah. He's seen some shit, apparently.
Alright.
Bites. They infested her or something, and then that's what's making all these people out here. So even if you get away from them, they don't eat you alive. Sounds like a death sentence. Personally, I don't really know if Doc's plan's gonna work, but it's either that or put a bullet in this kid's head, so
But
figured we'd try it
wouldn't
first.
be left to stay if that happened.
Hey, deputy, can you take Robert and the lady there upstairs, please? They don't need to be down here for this.
Come on, guys. Come on, let's go upstairs. We don't need to be involved in this.
Melissa wakes up and involved in what? What's going on?
I'll explain it upstairs. There's a hypothesis I need to discuss with you.
Bobby's like, "You're gonna cut my arm off."
Start making loud sounds so that you don't hear that. Come on, we're just gonna relocate. They need the space down here. Maybe I can find some coffee or some chocolate or something. We might as well just start getting breakfast ready, right?
All right,
There's gotta be some.
I need somebody to help me move one of these tables away from the wall so we can have them lay down. And do you have any type of plastic tarp or trash bags down here?
I'll go over to help move the table. Or wherever that is.
Okay, say you could find what you're looking for.
All right, so lay out the plastic and put the table on top of that. And then have a trash bag ready to put the arm in when it comes off. And then that way the blood will pull on the other plastic that's on the floor. All right, who's going to hold him down?
Anthony, hold him down. Hold him down. I can't watch this. I'm gonna leave.
All right,
You better do it quick, doctor.
do as fast as I can.
Anthony
All right,
holds him
so-
down. Who else
All
is
right,
holding him
so this is
down?
what we're going to do. So I'm going to put this tourniquet on your arm. It's going to get real tight. It's not going to feel good, all right? But it's going to keep you from bleeding out. And I'll go ahead and tourniquet his arm. Whereabouts the wound at?
It's his left arm. Just
Left arm, all right.
just bicep, just on the side of the bicep.
Okay, I'll go up as high as I can then. And I was hoping it was a little farther down. Maybe we have a little bit more time, but... All right, and I take the bone saw out, the scalpel out. I take out some disinfectant from the medical kit and put on some gloves, put on a mask, and yeah, so we just go all the way around with the scalpel, and then have to do it a second time
as
to
you,
get through.
no, it's not just as easy as that. As you as you do the scalpel,
Well, it is for me, not for him.
as soon as you kick it in, he screams in pain and he forces himself out, and it's like, oh, no way, you fucking cut my arm off! Holy shit, that would hurt.
Somebody know how to choke him out?
Anthony's like, it's not gonna work, doctor. We need. What about just get an axe and fucking hack it off or something quick?
You got
Well, I used to have one myself, but I unfortunately lost it.
I don't have a hatchet.
I'll tell
got a
you a
hatchet?
story sometime.
Yeah, look at the cop.
There-
You know how to choke people out, right?
There's a fucking axe outside.
Oh, please, nobody wants to hear. Yeah. If there's an axe outside, I'll go get it. I'll say, just keep them here. I'm going to go get that, and I'll be back.
This isn't, yeah, using an axe, I mean, we can, but it's not going to be a good cut. So, you know, I'm not going to be held responsible.
Yeah.
I really don't think they're gonna sue you, Doc.
Yeah.
I'm just, you know, so I start cleaning my stuff back up and putting everything back in except for the stitching equipment and the antiseptic.
All right, I'll go get the axe, and I'll come back after once I find it. How
Okay.
dull is this axe?
Yeah, okay. You bring back in this axe. It's like, yeah, it's got rust all over it. It feels kind of sharp actually. It's not that dull, but it's got rust and dirt and mud all over it, caked on. And
All right.
I'll clean it off the best that I can. Anybody have a lighter? Lighter? Anybody? No?
No, smoking will kill you.
Yeah. Is there anything that we can use in here to hold a fire? Because I do have some matches. So we can make a fire and kind of like heat the axe head up.
We have like a metal garbage can or something around.
Seems to be all sorts of paper too. So
roll survivor +2.
Okay.
Who's going to roll that? There you
Yep.
go.
Oh, that's a walker.
There's nothing around here that can make a fire.
Walker in the garbage can.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, well, here we go. Hassan, chop.
So you're gonna chop with the axe?
Yeah, line it up.
Okay, so you're just
you
gonna
know
go
what?
down like that?
Is anybody else here good with melee weapons by any chance before we do this? If somebody else cuts it off, then I can attend to the wound real quick.
I'm not doing it even if I was.
This is a rated R episode.
All right, nobody's stepping up to the plate. I'll take aim. I'll use the tourniquet as the guideline. And all right, man, don't move. Hold his arm, and line it up. Line it up. Chop.
Roll close combat. With the axe give you a
Alright.
bonus? Does the axe give you a bonus? Let me see.
I hope so.
I think I put that down.
Big axe +2 bonus.
All right, fantastic. +2. Now, I am a surgeon.
Yeah, but this is a close combat maneuver.
Survey says, yeah, success.
Okay, so you gain a stress. But you're gaining 2 stress because of Samuel's walker.
Oh God.
As you pull this axe down, you're just like, you never done this before. And it comes down and you see like the axe penetrate the arm and the arm just fall off to the side, guts spilled. You can't believe you did this. And you're really hurt deep down inside. And you take your 2 stress. And Bobby takes a stress at the shock of the thing, and he passes out from the shock of the whole thing. And you succeed. You succeeded the roll, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to point out too, I am working in the emergency room and I am a surgeon, so
Yeah.
amputations I've done before.
With
Just
a
not
rusty
with an
axe? I
Not
don't
with
wanna
an
go to your
axe,
emergency
but I've
room.
done
Oh,
it
no.
before.
Yeah, it does say in the rules. It does
Doc,
say
I got this. The doc just comes in with an axe. Oh, no.
it does say to roll a medicine roll. I'm just reading it now. It does say to roll a medicine roll, but you want to re-roll a medicine roll, or do you want to accept your close combat roll? You already succeeded, so
All right, I guess I rolled once when I didn't have to, and you called for the roll and I made it, so we'll just move on.
Okay, but he suffers, since you succeeded, he suffers critical injury number 61. And that would be severed limb. But
Yeah, I hope so.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
yes, obviously, right? But if you failed, he's got like a death wish, right? He's got a death time limit. But you passed. And say that you quickly you took a lighter, you took a rag, you lit it up, and you just like while he was passed out, you totally cauterized the wound, and he's not gonna die now.
Well, I mean, we'll see.
From that, what's your stress at now? I'm just curious.
4.
4. And he's passed out to the table, and you start bandaging the wound up and cleaning up some of the blood. But if the virus didn't get, or the bacteria did not get through or up to past his arm, he should be okay.
Yeah, so according to the officer, a fever happens. So, talking to the guy that was holding him down, keep an eye on him. If he starts to get a fever, let me know.
Anthony's like looking at you like, holy shit, man. I will, doctor. I will.
I still think we should keep him secluded just in case. I mean, we're going off of a wild theory you've got here, Doc. So just in case you're wrong, I still think we need to keep a close eye on him tonight.
Well, I think I'm right. The only question is, well, let me rephrase that. I know I'm right, but the only difference is the time length. So, how fast it travels. Like I said, if it like happened right this moment when we were there and we immediately did it, I have no qualms that it would work. But, it's been a little bit of time. So, this is going to be a crapshoot.
I think it's worth keeping an eye on him.
Oh, I agree. 100%.
So, who's going to stay down keeping an eye on him?
Nope. Bennett, as he says that, makes for the door.
Okay.
Samuel, you got to stay down there? I can't hear you, Samuel. Something with your mic?
Yeah.
There you go. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I say, yeah, no, I think I've had my quota for today for almost getting bitten in the face by a walker.
So he's leaving. Doctor, are you going to stay?
I guess I have to.
Okay, so you guys stay and watch him for the night. I guess you would stay because he's your patient.
Well, I got one upstairs too, so. Well, he's basically in his own hands now, so yeah.
And
I'll
with
stay
that,
with you, Anthony.
with that, we'll be right back. Everybody was tired from all the stress and drama from the other night. You all passed out without even realizing that you fell asleep. Next thing you know, it's dawn. Everybody's slowly waking up. And we're focused in on the upper floor here with everybody in the main floor. Just waking up all together at the same time.
Are we going to be able to make a...
You're downstairs.
No, a double low roll for stress reduction for sleeping?
After that night? I don't know.
Just asking.
I don't think so after that night. No, there's no stress reduction after that night. This is an exception to the rule. Everybody's actually more stressed.
Oh, God.
You guys didn't really sleep a good sleep, so...
Still here.
I hope my Bobby's okay.
Alright. Who wants to check on him? People.
trust you, good officer of law enforcement, right? I'd probably,
All right, fine. I'm gonna go sort of glance back over my shoulder, see if anybody's following or watching me from a safe distance or something like that. I'm gonna ease the door open and to peek my eye in first, then open the door a little bit more, see if I can see inside.
Wait, you're going to look outside is what you're looking for?
No, I'm going to check on the kid, see if he had made it through the night, or if he's now one of the Walking Dead. I said the thing.
Okay, you look downstairs, and I guess we'll go back up to the doctor and Anthony. You wake up to Bobby screaming. Oh, the pain! Doctor! Oh my god, I can't believe you cut my fucking arm off!
Go ahead and take a look at it, make sure it's not infected or anything. Check his vitals, see if he has a fever.
Give me a medical aid roll, medicine roll.
Alrighty. Two successes.
He's got a slight fever, but he's mainly suffering from intense pain.
Yeah, I have some antibiotics that we picked up. I'll give him some antibiotics. Sorry, kid, but you know, we ain't got nothing for the pain, but here, take this. It'll help for infection.
He takes the pill. Give me some fucking booze or something. I just want to
Look
fucking.
at Anthony. Got any booze around here, man?
Yeah, we got some whiskey. He's looking at. He goes over to the counter. Hey, I had a bunch of bottles here. Where are they? Somebody took them. Who took my fucking whiskey?
Not me. When's the last time you saw him?
Before you came. They're kind of my escape. Nice fucking 1960 Crown Royal.
Well, why don't you go upstairs and ask around? I'll keep an eye on the kid.
Okay, he comes up. Goes upstairs. Look, all. Bobby's fucking dying in pain down there. And he needs some booze. Fucking pass him out or something. But somebody took my fucking whiskey. Which one of you all took my fucking whiskey?
Hey, I got a bottle of Jack that I picked up some days ago. If you want that, it'll help. Sure, it's in my. It's right over here.
I already gave the kid my champagne, so.
He takes the Jack.
None of it.
Well, thank you. But somebody took my whiskey.
Oh. Somebody took your whiskey. Eyes him suspiciously.
3 bottles. And he takes the one.
Okay.
I think one of you better cough that up because somebody's dying in pain down there, and it'll help them. And I wouldn't mind a drink myself. He takes the Jack Daniels, guzzles a little bit, and he goes downstairs.
He leaves. Beauregard says, "I will admit, I am not the sharpest screwdriver in the shed, but I'm pretty sure he drank his own whiskey."
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah,
I think
Melissa,
that's gonna cause us some troubles.
Melissa looks up. Yeah, that fucker. He probably drank his whiskey, trying to blame us.
Okay. This is why I never touch this stuff.
I just didn't see it.
And then
While he's up there doing that, I'm gonna, check the bandage, change it, clean the wound up, rewrap it.
comes down with some Jack Daniels. Here, Bobby, guzzle this out. Guzzle it all. Hopefully, pass out or help you a bit. He just takes it, guzzles it out. Anything else you want to do, Doctor? Down here?
No, I mean, I'm still gonna stay with him for a while, make sure,
Anthony sits in the chair and stays with him. We skip down to you guys up in the upper level. Oh my God. This is getting worse every day. Well, time must go on, guys.
It's gonna be okay. We've got it settled. He's probably, with his hypothesis, cut out that infection, and we're all good now, right? Right, Senator? Right?
I think we're still waiting to see the results of the hypothesis.
Yeah.
For now, we're good.
And what if he is a zombie? What are you gonna do?
Let's not. How about we just pick up some routine?
You really need me to spell it out for you?
You don't need to be spelling out anything, Maybe we should just busy ourselves with the day, I'm sure there's some things we need to do. Maybe we need to go get some wood, scout the perimeter, maybe go get
some bears.
maybe a deer or a squirrel or something. He looks at you pointedly when you say a bear.
Imagine if we found a bear and turned it.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm sorry, I'm breaking the mood. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Talk, man. Go nuts.
It's like, oh my God, the bear. He was telling the truth. Well, maybe he would have died anyway. Bears' mouths are probably filthy too. Wait a minute. We should have asked him what color the bear was, and if he had some fur. Maybe it would have told us more. No. So Samuel's gonna be like, yes, definitely. We'll probably find a bear, which we can then eat. Right? Is that your plan? To eat the bear?
Yeah. Let's just. Nothing good's coming from just sitting around here and worrying about the worst. We need to get the day going, right? Let's do this. Come on,
Sure.
everybody.
I mean, we've got food here, but it's not going to last, especially with the increased number of people we brought in. So, never been a huge hunter, but something to do.
She says, Abigail goes, yes, we must continue to support ourselves. So if a walker got my Bobby, that means he's still out there. And why don't you guys go kill it?
Oh, why it always falls to us to clean up your dirty work, but sure.
Dirty work?
Do that.
You brought all this shit to my cabin. We're living nice and peaceful.
All this.
Yeah, you brought all
Really
these
think
walkers
you would
here.
have just been here forever.
Hey,
You
y'all,
really think
y'all, you know what? I mean, if there is a walker out there, it doesn't care who it wants to eat, right? So it's going to be either you, Senator, or you, Abby, or me. Probably me, because I'm the biggest and I have all the meat. But why don't we just go out there and get it done, and let's just stop jawing about it. And he stomps off out the front door.
I'll turn to Abigail when he says that. He's got a point. Care to join us?
I can't right now. I'm just gonna stay here and clean the house.
Sure. That sounds useful. And then I'll turn and just leave as well.
Samuel is just gonna stand there for a second and say, "I'll just go with them." It doesn't have any pointed last second like thing to say. Just be like a dick. Be like, your son's dying. Yeah, right. No.
Okay.
Fucking dick. No, he's just gonna leave. He'll leave and be like,
Bennett is a little bit of a dick, yes.
I'll go with them and help them not clean the house.
Okay, move your tokens to just outside, whoever's going outside.
Okay.
Move them to the front. I can move yours there, Samuel. Beauregard, you're going up there? Okay, so when you get outside, you're looking around, just scouting the area, see if there's any walkers around. And in the woods, in the distance, you see, but actually Samuel sees, because he remembers. He can't forget this face. You see that face
Oh, no. No.
of Vixel. You heard them call her Vixel. And she's standing there in her long tan robes. And she's just looking at you like you see in the picture there. Just straight, cold, just staring at you, not saying a word.
You found us.
I just march right over to her.
Hold on, you're just not marching over to her. You could say I would like to march to her.
I would like to march over to her.
Okay.
Denied. Sit down.
Just what's your initial reaction to seeing her there?
Just like,
Yeah, I want to.
you found us.
My hand immediately goes to the gun that I keep in my waist and just kind of hold it there, just in case.
Beauregard, you're gonna go for a gun, or are you gonna just march?
I want a mobility over right to her face.
Samuel, you're just gonna.
I think that I'm going to move forward with and keep together with the others, and I don't know if I still have the borrowed rifle or not, but I'll at least be ready to fight if it comes down to it. I'll say the psycho was the one who allowed them to cut piece off me like I was friggin'. I don't know. I'm too angry to think of an analogy right now. Say that they carved a piece off me like a friggin' pork chop or a chicken finger. I don't know, but just keep an eye out. If she's here, she's probably not alone. That's how they get you. You think that they're alone, and then they're all around.
Okay, and Beauregard, you run towards her, and she slips behind a bush.
Well, he's not gonna run. He's gonna walk pointedly at her. Just
She slips behind a tree
no running.
and disappears.
Oh, she disappears.
Yeah, behind the tree into the woods.
Use an
You can't-
observation.
You can go into the woods looking if you'd like, but she seems to be gone.
Beauregard. It's a trap.
He stops. He stops.
I will draw the
Hell,
pistol.
hell. Well,
Thank
now
you, right, Sheriff. They're not alone.
Leon will yell out towards the woods. Oh, y'all know we're here. You know you're there. You know we're here. What are we gonna do about it? Extends his arms out. Around for some sort of movement.
Abigail
What
comes
a thought.
running. Abigail comes running out. What are you guys yelling at? You gotta be quiet.
We
You're
got
gonna attract
company.
those walkers. What are you yelling
We
at?
got something worse than walkers out here.
What can possibly be worse than those damn walkers? Kill my son.
People.
You guys brought people here not to kill us?
Oh my God! Shut up. We're trying to listen.
Quiet.
Do we hear
Smells-
anything?
You hear
Leon's backing up towards the group and says, I have the keys. Go get everyone. I'll get the truck ready.
Beauregard, this is... You really want to abandon this place? It's the safest place we've found so far.
This place isn't going to be standing. Remember how many of those things that there were when they were just walking around with them? Gonna bring them up over here? That little shack over there is just gonna be a little shit house by the time they're done with it. You need to get out of here. You know it.
Well, is that truck big enough for all of us?
1, 2, 3. One laying down. Yeah, we're good.
Are you sure?
Suddenly realizes that he's stepping up and making like some sort of leadership decision, and he'll take a mental step back and says, You're the diplomat. I mean, maybe we talk it over with the group.
We're
Looks
going
back at the forest.
we're going to drive around looking for this person who they know where we are now. Will we be able to find them? And are you sure that they don't have people hiding out in these woods? We need to prepare, regroup, get ready.
I think
I'm gonna
Beauregard's
look.
suggesting we cut and run.
Exactly. Cut bait. Get out of here.
And what about these people that we led them to?
Come on with us.
Well,
Okay.
they all.
Bo, I think you got a point. I think we need to have this conversation inside.
I think that they're gonna want to leave, but I'll follow your lead for now.
So ominous.
Then it'll go back in.
I'll be ominous if I fucking feel like I'm missing a fucking finger. Of course, I can be ominous about the goddamn cult that cut it off. I'll follow your lead for now.
I will go down into the basement and just kind of pop my head in and say, "Hey Doc, we got a situation. We need you upstairs." And then I'll head back.
Anthony, make sure you keep an eye on them. If anything weird happens, just give me a call out.
I'm sure that Doc would be more surprised if there wasn't a situation.
And then when I go up, I'm also going to check on our soldier friend real quick.
Yeah, we got company. Those people took Sheriff's finger here.
Cult freaks.
What, they're here now?
They
Looks
were
like.
their leader was out there watching us. We were making a move, and then she ran off into the woods. Might be others out there. They know
Well-
where we are. They followed us.
If you're thinking about taking off, just keep in mind our buddy over there, you know, may not survive the move.
Yep. If you take off, I think we gotta leave him.
Sure.
Abigail's like, what? You come here, you bring zombies, you bring people that want to kill us, and now you're gonna leave? You're gonna leave us here alone to fend off?
We
You-
haven't. I didn't say anything like that. I'm not on board with this either. But if we have to go, we can take you with us. But that's a last resort, not first. Samuel is going to say, looking at the others with a very pointed. Don't contradict me on this.
So
I-
we've seen this truck before, right? We've ridden in it. Do I think that we could get everybody here? Because we've got a bunch more people. Like, could we get everybody in, or are we talking, are we in a situation where we would not be able to take everybody with us?
You could take everybody with you. You'd be jam packed, but you could.
Yeah, we got supplies downstairs. Too.
Hopefully, next session I'll have a token for that vehicle. I just totally forgot to put it in this time.
So our choices are getting out of here, or some kind of just fortifying the place, trying to fend it off. I don't really see too much else that we can do. No, I am open to suggestions.
I mean, if we had some roof access, I'd be more inclined to put up a defense, but, you know, we can't see out the windows, we can't see out the doors, we can't see shit outside over here.
Well, you could hear.
Look, I hate to say it, but I think Thorberg might have a point.
Beauregard,
Our best bet might be to just...
Beauregard sees zombies coming out of the trees. Swarms of them.
Where is the truck?
On the other side.
Yeah, the truck would be
Is it
down
behind
here.
the house?
It'd be right here.
Oh crap!
I should have marked the
Okay.
truck.
I was
'Cause
looking-
I got no token for it. Truck.
It's looking less and less like we can actually get to it at this point now.
Well, we
I'm going
could
foot,
try to do
but we're definitely not
something.
taking...
We could try to
Fair
do
enough.
something to keep them busy for us to get away.
You're thinking that they call themselves the children of the dead, Samuel. And they worship and they seem to know how the dead work. And they seem to be able to control and maneuver them in certain ways. And you probably is certain that those children of the dead kind of lured those zombies here. And they must have found us somehow by our noise, our traffic.
They're here, he says.
I don't think we're going to be able to hold this place. I think you're right, Bo. I think it's time to cut and run. We need to grab what shit we can, and we need to get out of here. We need to go now.
Could always leave.
Okay,
the
so-
front, could always leave the front door. Pry one of the back windows off. Leave the front door open so they'll come in, and we can go out the back window.
Is there a back window?
Yeah, there's two of them. See,
Okay.
they're right behind me.
Do we have any alcohol left? At all?
No,
Uh,
not that I know of, anyway.
No, you don't know. You don't see any.
So after telling them that they are here, Leon's first thought is to dash to the truck and pull it around to the back of the shack.
You're gonna go out the front?
He's been standing on the porch.
Yeah. So you're gonna go.
Be the whole
Okay. Actually, the threat
either,
level.
like,
Threat level is at 2, so you still got room. When it hits 3, then we go for the round combat, right? So it's at
Yeah.
2, so you want to try to run to the truck.
yes. It's quite possible that the folks inside, when he turns and says they're here, they can see by his body language that he's about to bolt. If they want to call out to him.
Okay, so
before he does so.
roll mobility to try to reach the truck.
I'll start working on the back window.
Yeah, I'll go with you. I'll work on the... Well, we just need one, right? So I'll help
Yeah.
you pry that one open.
All right.
Okay, Beauregard, you get to go into the truck. You open the door, the driver's seat, and you're in the truck. You see all these zombies, like some of them come towards you, but some go straight to their house.
Can I make a motion, or is that it?
Okay, well leave that at you for now, and then Doctor and Bennett, You look out the window and you smash it open. You see another zombie swarm, but in the distance. Just coming out of the trees. Threat level 2.
All right, we gotta go. We gotta go now, or we're gonna get surrounded.
But the food, everything, we have to leave it all? Crap.
We'll find
Goddamn.
more.
All right, I'll hop
Find
out
more.
the window and then go ahead and start helping people get out through the window.
That fucking bulk bitch out there, this isn't over.
What
I'll
about
stay in for just
what
a
about Bobby,
second to help
Doctor? What about Bobby?
Have Leon bring him, or was it Alex down there with them?
Anthony.
Anthony. Have Anthony bring him up.
Anthony! Come on, bring Bobby up. We're getting attacked.
Robert. Come on, Robert.
I'll stay inside just long enough to help those 2 kids out, and then I'll go out after her.
And I'll kind of step off to the side so Beauregard can see me so he knows we're back there.
Okay, Doctor, roll mobility. Like, anybody fails a mobility, the threat level goes to 3 and we go into walker combat. So,
Oh, crap.
Doctor, if you roll mobility, you can make it to the truck. So you make it to the truck. You're in the truck. So what's everybody else that's here doing? And we still got, who's gonna take Jason? Oh, we leaving Jason
No.
in there? He's in a
We're
coma.
Yep.
Yeah. We're
Oh,
leaving
wow.
him. We're leaving him. We can't.
It's his own fault.
Nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do about that.
Oh, he's gonna
Welcome to
he's
the
gonna be
zombie apocalypse.
he's gonna be pissed when he comes to play next week.
Hey, Rick survived.
Well-
Right? He
Yeah.
survived a few. He was in a coma. He made it from there.
Well, you guys are deciding. Okay, Bennett, what are you doing?
So I was gonna stay in and help the 2 kids out.
What do you mean by
and then I was
kids?
gonna go.
Who's the 2 kids?
The two that we had with us. So the one kid,
Robert
one
and the
kid
girl.
here.
Melissa's
Robert and I
she's
can't remember.
Melissa's in her 30s, right?
Oh,
so-
then just the younger kid.
Yeah.
Melissa's herself. I'll help him
Yeah.
out, and then I'll go out after him.
Okay. So they're gonna help out. So, you're gonna help them?
I was gonna help just the kid. So basically, the doc went out first. My idea was I would help the kid out, like basically help him through the window, reach him down to the dock, and then follow him out the window.
That's
Okay.
what I was going to do. Him and I were going to
Yeah.
help each other get people out.
Okay,
Yeah.
Melissa's gonna roll mobility.
All right, Melissa.
Melissa makes it to the truck. Now you're gonna help him. So okay, so roll mobility, Senator. Any extra successes you could give to him.
Okay.
No pressure.
Oh, you're gonna.
Pushing. I'm pushing that. Oh no.
Okay.
I
You
succeeded.
made it, but the kid dies.
Okay, you make it, but the kid's got to roll his own.
Okay.
But he's got good mobility. He's got 5 at least. Oh.
Oh no.
Normally NPCs can't push, but let's give.
What?
They could do whatever you want them to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him stress.
So say I make it to the truck, I look around and he's turned around. Can I make a leadership trying to shout him directions to get to the truck? See if I
No,
can
no,
get
you
this-
already did the one
Okay.
thing that could help him, but he's gonna push it.
Where's-
Oh,
Oh no!
Leon guns it. He fucking cranks that truck.
See, Beauregard, that's why we didn't give them all of the inhalers.
okay. So he starts running. He's running, but
Forward.
it's like he trips and falls to the ground. A walker comes out of the woods,
No.
running at him. What's he gonna do to try to stop the walker attack? Let's see what his skills are. Mobility is his best. His close combat's 4. Oh, he's gonna try and avoid the walker that's coming to bite him. So, here we go. Oh, he does it. He does it. The walker comes and jumps on him, and he just rolls over. The walker just gets up. Robert, in a panic, screams and yells and runs. And he gets back to the truck.
Let's go.
But since you guys, that's like 3 fails on that. So the threat level is now 3. So now we're going to zombie attack.
I think we go.
The swarm attack phase.
Just leave them.
So, and how this goes. Actually, I'll give you guys. I didn't give you guys a chance yet. So Samuel, you still get a shot.
Okay.
Samuel's back there. Crap.
Yeah, no, I don't. I can't see the walls. Oh my god.
I was gonna say if Samuel's with us, let's go. I don't really give a shit about the others.
Samuel.
We'll make a
Do I-
mobility check.
All right.
You're in a
See,
cabin and there's walkers all over you. Okay, you pass. Are you just gonna run by yourself?
God damn it. All right.
We're playing a good character in The Walking Dead.
Yep, that's my fault. I'm going to try. I'm going to. Well, who do they have on board there?
Well, we still got Bobby, Anthony, and Abigail, and Jason Hawk still in the house.
All right. I'm gonna say we have to get out there, get ahead of the herd, and get around there. And we gotta start moving. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Okay, I'll let you go to the truck. And I guess we're leaving Jason Hawk there. Okay.
If we try to drag someone in a coma with us through this, A, we're
And
gonna
he's-
hurt him more, and B, we're gonna get ourselves killed. Like,
And he's hooked up to IVs and
yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do.
That's a shame too. I was gonna bring him back to life, but it was all for nothing. Oh shit! Like, no control. I gotta tell Jason, like John, like there's no control. I'm sorry, man. That's what happened. But okay, these guys are running out. They break the window. Or they come out the window. They're trying to bring Bobby out the window. He's half drunk, half in pain. He's like he can't even maneuver. So they're trying to get him. So, Anthony's gonna roll mobility.
Is it possible to move the truck closer at this point?
No, this is still that round. Same round for them.
Okay.
Anthony fails. Abigail. Abigail passes, but with only 1. So she starts running. Anthony was carrying Bobby, and he drops and falls to the ground. One of the walkers from the swarm come out. 1 on each. Anthony tries to fight it off with his close combat. Does. Bobby's out like a light. Takes a walker attack.
Oh god.
D6-6.
He was as good as dead anyway.
Good. That's not good.
42.
yeah, 42.
He takes 2 points of damage. As he is falling to the ground, he hits his head on a rock. It gives him 2 points of damage. The walkers trip, stumble to the ground, and otherwise, not in this fight, because that's the way it works. If you pass your roll, then that's it. They're gone, basically. I guess I should have made something I couldn't think of anything. So Bobby's still on the ground. So Anthony's trying to pick him up. Come on, Bobby. Come on. Get the fuck up. Get up now. Get up. Bobby's like, oh. So he tries again with the mobility. No. 2 walkers come out again. I don't think they're going to make it.
Lower guard.
Close combat
Trust
for
yourself.
Anthony. Anthony kills one. The other one, he doesn't get attacked, so Walker attack, D66.
Ooh.
52 is probably something bad.
Yeah.
Who's taking this? Anthony?
Bobby.
Bobby's get the Walker's biting on his toe.
God.
Bye, Bobby.
Anthony just rolls close combat to try to kill him. Just takes his knife and fucking sticks it in the Walker's head, but his toe's gone. Anthony picks him up. Come on, Bobby, let's get the fuck out of here. Rolls. Oh, fails again. The 2 Walkers come out.
Hey, Bennett, we're not letting Bobby in the truck. He's been bit twice that I've
Actually,
seen so far.
we're gonna leave it at that because I forgot. You guys are in the truck. So now we're going to the zombie swarm attack phase. So now 3 of you could pick a roll to do.
Okay.
And only 3 of you can roll.
Okay.
Who's going to roll? Anthony's going to get 1 roll, and he's going to roll mobility. It's threat level 3, so we got endure, force, mobility, range combat, or stealth. Those are the only ones you could use, and Bennett, you could use your leadership for bonuses. So Anthony is going to take
count as
1.
one of the 3, or is the leadership in addition to those 3?
Leader's addition.
Okay.
So
I
Anthony,
will probably be doing that.
yeah. So think of your command, whoever, but somebody's got to obey your command for them to get the dice.
Right. Okay.
So and Anthony's going to take 1 of those 3, and he's going to roll mobility, trying to pick him up. So you got 2 of you. Who else wants to take endure, force, mobility, range combat, or stealth to try to solve this situation?
Oh, they're gone.
I'll,
Even if they make it, they can't come with us. You need to drive.
I'll do a mobility.
No.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with the mobility? What's your goal?
Still have a chance.
You're going to go. You're going to go run and try to grab him.
No, I want to get out of here. So.
You're in the truck right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just like, dude, hit the gas. Let's go. We're done.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm just waiting for anybody to say it's okay to gas it, and then I'm going.
It's okay to gas it.
Okay.
Move that truck.
So I'll pop up, and I'm assuming I'm in the bed of the truck, so I'll kind of stand up and just kind of look out, and then I'll start shouting into the bed of the truck, just kind of telling you which ways might be better to go to try to drive around these things, or when to gun it and just run them down.
Okay.
No, don't do that because it might be like hitting deer. You mess up the car.
Oh, right. I would only do that if there was like 1 or 2. Oh. Well, can I roll my leadership for that first to see if I want to give?
Yeah,
him
you can roll leadership. Yeah.
Okay. Oh Lord, where did I put that in? Command.
No, you're doing it again.
Oh my
You're doing it again,
God.
man.
You gotta push it. You gotta push
What is
it.
going on?
Oh
There it
my
is.
God. And you got to stress.
Yeah.
How many dice is that?
All right.
Look, you got like 3 sets of blanks, 8, 7, and 8. So
You
like,
know what? This situation's already fucked. I'm gonna push mine. Son of a bitch! Okay, so I rolled longer.
I thought you already pushed.
did-
Oh, that was Leon.
I didn't. That was Leon.
That was Leon.
So I did get 2 successes. So.
And so
there
you,
go.
so you're commanding. Who are you commanding?
I'm trying, Leon. I was trying to help him by like kind of watching from the bed of the truck, telling him which ways might be the best way to go and just trying to shout like left, right, and things like that. Now, with the successes, do I give him an additional dice he can roll?
Well,
Or-
if you're just taking off in a truck, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So you guys are just gonna leave them and. Okay, so
Yeah.
Well, what I'll do, if I can, I'll tell him go by the lady when we leave. Was it Megan? Abigail? And I'll do a mobility to try to grab her to put her into the bed of the truck.
Abigail,
As we go by.
like you would have to go to her. She's pretty far away, man. Like you have to go to her, and you risk being trapped there.
Okay, we tried. Let's go.
Okay, so we'll say you guys just well, start the car,
Yeah.
and all these zombies start walking in, and then Abigail looks at you like, how can you do this to us? You come here, you disable our cabin, you bring monsters here, and then you leave us to die.
As we're driving away, I'll just give her a little salute and say, "Should have voted for me."
I should have voted for you. Oh my god.
Oh, awful. Awful.
You guys get in the car
Right.
and you just start
She was
cruising
mean to me,
around.
okay?
Hey,
She was not nice to me.
Therefore, was justified in dying? You ask.
You start.
Look, I as a person, I'm not this mean, but Bennett, he's not a nice guy.
hey, we made it to the truck. It's not our fault she didn't make it.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
Alright, so we make it out of there? Drive away? Real
you
fast?
drive away. Music's on a tape, just
I
mellow,
got-
cruising.
I got an idea, guys.
And you're all thinking, like, how could you leave them there? And it's in the back of your mind, and what the pain they're feeling getting attacked by those zombies, and
And he's
you,
thinking about the food that he left behind.
You realize that. What are we gonna tell her son?
What son?
He's gone too.
Oh, I thought that was him in the thing there, in the
No.
truck.
No, that's our kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
He's
her
not
kid
kid.
over there.
Got it.
Look, I don't know if the doc was right or not, but that kid was.
Asshole.
Bobby was gone. I mean, he was gonna be gone either way. And then when they started getting attacked again, look, I know you think that leaving them might have been, maybe it was a bad thing, maybe, I don't know. But it was the only decision we had to make.
There's only so much time. I mean, everybody ran for the truck. Those that made it, made it.
and Bobby, the young kid, Robert, says, but that Abigail she was a nice lady. You just left her to die. You fuckers. You cowards.
Cowards, who were the ones that went and got you your medicine, kid?
Yeah, well, I would have saved the lady.
Well, why didn't you?
I don't know.
In
Maybe
this
I was
world-
kind of scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then don't be throwing stones at other people.
You know that fear you're feeling? You hold on to that shit. 'Cause that's what's gonna keep you alive. You're breathing. That's what matters. Right now, whether that lady was a nice lady or not, we did what we could. We went on a run for her kid, tried to save the kid's life. We can't save everybody. And it's just stupid to die trying.
You all
Sucks,
just,
kid, but it's how it is.
you suck, buddy. You suck.
You,
I'm okay
you,
with that, as long as I'm still breathing.
they got you.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
you know-
I'm rubber, and you're You're glued, kid.
Are
You know,
you
we
fucking a child and
we
giving
could always,
childish threats after you're like, yeah, well, I don't care that I left him behind. I'm cool. I'm alive. I'm him.
if you want, we could go back north again, back up to that clinic, and try to finish clearing it out. We could set up shop in there for a bit.
I guess, but
I mean, we know what's there as compared to everywhere else. We have no clue.
Yeah, but the only problem is if those psychos show up again with those children of the corn dead, whatever they are. If they show up again, are we just gonna run again, or are we gonna be able to fight back next time if we have a place that's secure?
Yeah, I think I believe it had a roof. So if we
Yeah.
have rooftop access, then you know, you got that shiny new rifle. You can do some damage from up top.
Yeah, I think it'd be easier to hold that place than the cabin.
Yeah, because we're blind when we're inside the cabin. We can't see anything. And we could wait a few days too and maybe go back to see if the zombies cleared out and see if we can grab some of that food.
Yeah.
It's always an option.
Well, you guys drive in the distance, and as you're driving, your conscience is playing games with you. You keep remembering Abigail's face as she looked at you in horror as you leaving her there. Every one of you, I want you to roll an empathy roll. If you fail, you gain a stress. Or, yeah. Is that how it's gonna work? Yeah.
Straight empathy.
Yeah.
Sounds legit.
If you fail, you gain a stress.
I'm good. I'm bitter, man. It works. I'm bitter. I don't care.
Yeah, you guys are bitter, man. This is a bitter party.
Do we roll our stress die with this, or just the straight empathy? Because I'm at
Roll with your stress dice. Yes, it's part of the game. Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
I did. Come on, be brave.
Yay, Walker, I'm dead. My emotions have killed me.
The dice just aren't liking you today.
Yeah.
I don't know how to separate it for a roll like this, so it's just gonna be the last two will be my stress. So I got a success and nothing on the stress die.
Yeah, and if you get a face swagger, you get an extra stress.
Oh,
If you didn't pass.
yeah, that's true. I didn't. Alright,
Okay.
5. Fun.
Okay, and remember that for the next session, because in the next session, if you got 5 stress now, you're gonna be getting you got to roll for I forget what it's called, but a condition. We'll settle for that. But you guys drive as you contemplate and think about what just happened. Some of you are really bothered by this, but some of you don't really give a shit. And you just keep driving off into the distance. And that is the end of the
One of my
session.
anchors.
That is the end of the session, guys.
All right.
It's awesome.
That was
I love the split in our party. I love the split. We've got 2 that are like really like good people, and then there's 2 of us that just really aren't.
And then there's the politician,
Of course, yeah.
which is even worse, though.
I'm so always surprised to see the doctor being more like, well, you know, so much for that
So
Hippocratic
cold.
oath.
Yeah, well,
It's so
it's not
clinical.
that. It's just with how people are and stuff now. Like they don't care for each other, so why should I care about them? I just became really, really bitter.
Yeah.
So like I'll help out if it's like right there, but other than that, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, Bennett's kind of always just been out for himself, right? So that's kind of his MO. So
Just the
We're
way
bored,
that Trevor,
I thought you weren't gonna drive.
I was waiting for my chance. I was like, my foot was on the gas. The way that Trevor was just describing step by step how he was going to take the arm off, just very cold and clinical. Just in my mind, everybody was just staring at him wide-eyed.
I mean, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Well, that's how you do it.
You're prepping for like a 2-hour surgery. You're like, yeah, it'll be fine.
Just like fuck with the freaking act.
I mean, it's easy for me to do it. It's just hard for the patient to handle it without anesthesia. So, you know.
That was
This-
good. Poor Jason.
Yeah.
Poor Jason.
Well, you don't know if he's dead, but probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think
Maybe he will
Beauregard.
survive.
I think Beauregard left the front door open, didn't you?
Mhm.
That was the plan. Yeah.
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 But I don't see a way we could have realistically got a coma patient.
No.
That was.
Not at all.
I don't see how we could have gotten them out. So.
Even stabilized, he probably had to make some rolls or go back into fatality because he was not in a good position.
You know, and speaking selfishly from Ben's perspective, whoever was carrying him was going to be at a disadvantage trying to get to the
Exactly.
car, right? So I wasn't going to volunteer for that.
Exactly. I was waiting for VR to turn around and pick him up when he was in the
Yeah.
house talking
I thought
about
maybe.
And Davis is often tries to be selfless, but I think deep down that he has fear issues when it comes to things, and he really wanted to do something, even put the person out of the misery as they were driving away, but he just couldn't bring himself to do it. It's still early in the apocalypse, and he'll have to learn, or he's going to die.
Oh yeah, that was a good thing. I mean, that's a good thing that you just mentioned too. We could have just offed him before we left. Like we could have just put him out of his misery before we left. Instead, we left him to potentially come back as a walker. I didn't even think about it.
That's what
Let's
happens
just
in
get the hell
stressful
out of it.
situations, man. We had a
Yeah.
plan. It was to get as many people out as possible, and he wasn't one of them.
Execute the plan. Well, and that's why I kept asking about the truck. I was like, I was fully prepared to pull you all aside and make the argument for just leaving those 3 people. Like, I was totally prepared to have that conversation because again, I think I'm the evil. I think I'm the bad guy in this campaign.
It's a zombie apocalypse. There are no bad guys. Just
That's his
lesser,
perspective.
just lesser good guys. That's all.
Shall we call you the governor?
No, senators
Yeah,
are
the
have more
senator.
power than governors.
Or we'll call you the president.
Oh, I like. Let's go for that.
The governor in the comic, he says that I was
So
going to call.
can you appoint me to Surgeon General, please?
Of course. I could see this eventually ending with someone being like, what you all being like, yeah, we gotta kill this guy. He's getting out of control.
I
Just
hearing you mention that, I
Okay.
just see in my mind that Leon and the senator are going to have a showdown at some point.
Yeah.
It'll be like just a all-out knockdown, drag out.
Well, here's the thing because when I said drive, I thought you said no. Like I thought you were saying no, I can't leave them. I was about to pull my gun on you, and I was about to threaten you. Like that's how close I came to doing
I
that.
was-
But then you're like, oh, I'm waiting to go. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't say that.
And then for me, my bitterness is reinforced because I did all that to help Bobby, you know, and then he ends up getting killed anyway. It's like, why go through all that? Why waste the materials? And
Right.
Well,
you
not
know.
just Bobby, Jason too. Like you lost 2 patients just then.
Yeah, but Jake, to be
Sure.
honest, I don't think twice about Jason because of Hawk's decision and how he ended up that way.
Fair.
Like, you know, to go
Yeah.
up by yourself, fire a warning shot when they all have guns and stuff. It's like, okay, buddy. I mean, you're the military tactician, not me.
Yeah, and to be fair, he's probably the reason they chased us.
For sure.
Sorry, John.
You know, and again, you know, Bobby too, I just, you know, I did that to, you know, because of the Abigail or whatever and everything, just to kind of keep the peace. You know, but again, in my mind, you know, again, that's a waste of doing things because people just aren't taking care of themselves, you know.
Yeah.
So that's just how that all comes about.
I was curious because I was actually thinking about drawing my gun and forcing him to stay, so that it was going to be a argument between the two. Go, stay. Well, either way, I'm getting shot.
And the other way, Bo's like, oh shit.
Either way, he's gonna get.
That's funny. Oh,
I just can't believe what happened. I never guessed this would happen at all. Like,
well, that's what's
no.
cool about these games. You know, they organically just happen. You know,
Yeah.
and it is what it is. That's what I love about, you know, the pre-league stuff. Fantastic.
Yeah. Like
You just never know.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I think what happened was very in the spirit of The Walking Dead.
For
Like,
sure.
I think what just happened was very much in line with the show. So-
Yeah,
That easily could have been an episode.
because people are really scared and selfish, and they would let people die like that, right? Unless you're a true hero. John wouldn't have let somebody die like that.
And John would have probably been left behind with everybody else, shooting down the zombies. And we're like, actually, I don't know if he had been there. It would have been interesting to see what Beauregard would have done with a little bit more.
Yeah,
Because I think John would have been more forceful about trying to fight them off.
yeah, Beauregard. I was noticing that you wanted to try to save them. I sensed that from your facial expressions. You didn't want to just leave them there.
You know. And then my drive is, you know, fear of dying. So I'm like, let's get out of here, guys. Out the back window.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was
awesome.
that was great.
That was
That
a
was
roller
great.
coaster.
Yeah, that was a great session. That was like the one guy was talking about, like in the Walking Dead forum in the Discord, they're complaining about Walking Dead not being a great survival game, and the one guy said it's more about the people and the decisions they make. Well, I'm gonna have to post this in that chat that this session was definitely about the people and decisions that they made.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
really doubles down on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it lends itself well to not just the survival aspect of trying to survive, but then having to live with the decisions you made when you do. Right?
Yeah.
Because I'm imagining that there will be people that are not happy with some of the decisions that Bennett was making. You know, and it's interesting. It really, and the way that we have this group, I think we're on the path to some inner party drama.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really do.
Yes, definitely.
Because, you know, like you said, that's the decisions. It's just not the outworld. It's also the inner workings, the microcosms of the group itself. You know,
Yeah.
the decisions we're making. And this was one. You know, you could totally, like you were saying, Beauregard was like, and we're like, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite
Yeah.
things from the comic was I don't know if it happened in the show, so spoilers. I don't know, spoilers from comics. It's been out for a decade at least or something. So I hope that people have read it, but just in case. There was the event where Rick, Carl, and Rick's latest side piece or whatever in the comic. Just a sec. Just a sec. Sorry, I'll be right back.
And he's out.
It's like, and here's the story, but we'll stop.
I also love.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I love it when, because of the backgrounds, it just looks like he just like disappeared. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's trying to look up something. But like I was
Yeah,
trying to say
in the
before,
comic.
like this helps with the stress and the mental shit that can happen with your brain. Like if you basically if your anchor gets killed or disappears, your anchor turns against you. You kill or brutally beat somebody who can't defend themselves. You're broken by damage. You have at some point during the session accumulated 5 stress, or something you build or struggle hard to achieve, such as your haven gets destroyed. You got to roll on the overwhelm chart, and if you fail, you get shattered. And shattered can mean like you talk to dead people, you see dead people, wants to die. It could make you like totally screwed up.
Everybody
Yeah.
should.
So that's why you got to try to maintain your brain here. And sorry, Project, continue.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption. Anyway, in the comic, Carl, Rick, and Rick's latest girlfriend and her son, they have done the zombie gut smearing method, and then they're going through the herd. And then the son of the woman that Rick's been dating, I think her name is Beth or something. I'm totally.
Yeah, they had that in the thing. If the
Yeah,
kid freaks out.
And then the kid freaks out, and then she won't let go of Carl, so Rick chops off her hand.
Yeah.
But like that's one of the greatest Walking Dead moments of all time to me. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it really shows the kind of world, because Rick is one of the closest things you have to a decent person, you know.
Yeah.
And look what he would even do for his son. So
They did partially in the comic. They did very badly in this show. That's around the time that I quit. But when Rick and the prisoners, Dexter and stuff like that in the comic are facing off, and then Rick ends up shooting him in the middle of a zombie attack or whatever. They're gonna kick them out. In the show, they just have like Dexter or whatever push a zombie towards him, and then Rick just axes him in the head and stuff.
Yeah.
Worst freaking one of the worst adaptations in my opinion. That was towards the part where I was like, okay, well, the show.
maybe I actually think that I think the show overall is a better story than the comics. I mean, there are some misstep adaptations, but
I don't like the zombie mutants from the show.
the new one, yeah, those are relatively new, but I do like that. That's really just. Are you talking about that's just the newer spinoffs?
The New York
Kind
one,
of
right?
New York and Paris. Paris have some the Daryl Dixon show was great.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah, but no, overall, I think that, and it's probably not a popular opinion, I think the show overall is better than the comic over the entire run. I think they do better with some of the characters, and just the actors really help bring it to life. Like Carol, especially, keeping her alive, and she's just such a great actor and you don't even have that character through the comics. So, but,
Okay.
and it diverged so much. Like halfway through, they're just like, we're not even trying to stick that close to it anymore.
Alrighty-o.
But okay, so I guess we're almost done. Just XP.
Yep.
Did you guys participate? Yes. 1 XP. Did you guys achieve something important? What? What did you achieve? Nothing really.
We survived.
We amputated.
Yeah, I mean,
You amputated some guy that you killed.
Well, we possibly found a way to prevent a person from dying from being bitten.
And we did learn about being
No.
bitten turning you into walrus.
No,
We didn't
no.
know that before.
You didn't learn it. Well, you learned something. Yes, I'll give you 1 for that. But you didn't achieve anything. You basically de-achieved. You lost your haven. You lost everything.
Well, I'd like to point out that was Beth's haven, okay? Or whatever, Amy. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, you had a nice garden and everything, and you screwed it up.
we got a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Did you-
lot of inhalers.
Did you explore a new sector? No.
No.
Did your drive, your issue, your relationships make an impact on this session?
I think my drive did.
I think so.
And also, yeah, in my
Yeah, I did double down on not apologizing by rubbing salt in the wound of leaving that lady behind.
There's getting to be more interaction and push and pull between the characters.
yeah,
This point.
I think my driving issue came in play.
Okay, so with all that, you guys get 3 experience points for the session. Everybody. And keep your stress and everything active. And everybody, we heard news that The Walking Dead virtual tabletop on Foundry is coming out next week. So hopefully it does. And by the next session in 2 weeks, we're going to have a proper Walking Dead Foundry for you.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And so yeah, 2 weeks from now we got The Walking Dead, and I'm still working on the Alien Building Better Worlds. I'm just taking my time with it before we get it going because it's going to be a mission once it does. But that book's going to be released in January, the hardcover, but I just got the PDF now, so that's basically just all I'm doing right now is The Walking Dead and Alien Building Better Worlds, okay? Anything else anybody want to say?
Oh, just thanks for running the session.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. This was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one. Thanks to everybody. It was a good one.
Sorry, Jason, but
Yeah, Jason, just
Sorry.
make a new character, man, and get back in the game because we want you back. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, good night. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Take
How's it
care.
going?